The hair fall season is around the corner, and trust me, I am a little bit worried about my hair, like every year. But I have an excellent anti hair fall hair care routine that I have tried and tested several times. It's short, I know it works. So before my hair start falling, I have already started doing this, and I wanted you guys to give you a wake up call of sorts that the hair fall season is around the corner. Maybe you also want to start doing some simple steps that you can incorporate in your hair care routine to not just stop hair fall but also focus on hair regrowth and just make sure your hair are acting sane, they are fizz free, soft, and they feel nice, detangled, and smooth throughout the frizzy season. All right, let's sit tight because this is going to be a very interesting video. I'm going to take you through each and every step that I do for my hair to keep them nice, soft, frizz free, and also just keep the hair fall at bay, or at least keep it to the bare minimum. Let's quickly dive right in today's video. If you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Do also make sure you've hit the notification bell. Do also follow me on my Instagram. Don't forget to check out my website, and also a lot of short form content is what we create, which are shorter videos, basically long form concepts we do in short form as well for people who don't have the time to watch lengthy videos. I'm going to link a lot of those with this video in the eye right here. Go ahead, check them out. With that said, let's quickly dive right into it. Okay, first things first, that's very important to do. For me, it's a ritual that I do all around the year. But if you're someone who's specifically focused on hair fall and hair growth and you think it's seasonal, you can do it around the monsoon season as well. And I'm talking about hair growth serums. Now, I use hair growth, anti-hair fall, and hair growth serums, whatever you call them, throughout the year. And I'm going to recommend two of these, which I have used, loved, and recommended quite a lot. The first one is the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Density Serum. This is great, my third bottle. This is great if you are someone who has hair fall as well as want hair growth. This is absolutely an amazing formula. I've explained it in detail in one of my videos. The other one is the WishCare Hair Growth Serum Concentrate, a little bit more affordable than this. And of course, this is an Indian brand. Again, great formulation. On both of these, the formulation is great and they really do help you with increase the hair density, and also just make sure that the hair fall is at the bare minimum. So if you're someone who's looking for good hair growth serums, these are the two options that you can go in for. Now, what is the right way of using the hair growth serum? The best way is to use it at the night time before you go off to bed, after you do your skincare routine. And you can use it if you're having a lot of hair fall, or if you want very good hair growth every single night. But if you are someone who's not extremely focused on hair growth and you have hair fall, use it about 3 to 4 times a week at night, or even in the daytime after on a clean scalp. That's also perfectly all right. The reason why I like these two particularly, I have recommended a lot of good ones from the Indian brands also. These two are the least greasy formulas. So most of the days after washing my hair, I will go in with one or two of these because they are not greasy. They don't make my hair greasy even after washing. Then a ritual that I have been trying to be consistent with, and for the last 6 to 8 months, I've been very consistent with this ritual. I'm talking about using a hair oil. Now, I like to use a hair oil that is basically catering to all my needs. So the night I use hair oil, I don't use my hair growth serum, and that is the night before my wash day. Today was an exception. I came back from the gym and my hair was looking a lot more greasier than they normally do, maybe because of the heat and sweat. I only washed it day before, but I feel the need to wash them again. But as a hair mask to soften my hair, I use this hair oil, and this is the Nidhi's Grandma's Secret. You must have seen me talk about this of late quite a lot. The reason why I love this is it's a simple Ayurvedic blend. This is something that has a simple base. It's not trying to do like 100 things, but it's definitely trying to do some focused things. So the first thing that I really like is that I like to use it on my lens. My lens tend to get dry, like you see here. So I leave it on to soften my lens for about an hour before wash, many a times. And had I known that I am going to be washing my hair today, I would have anyway used it the night before and left it on my hair overnight. Over a period of time, I have used that it reduces breakage related hair fall quite nicely. So I not just use it on my scalp, but also on my ends. Now, this does have a little bit of a strong fragrance. A lot of Ayurvedic oils have this kind of a fragrance, which I feel, hair fall right here, which I feel is, okay with me. I can bear with it if the product is really good and effective. So the base has curry leaves, brahmi, you have methi dana, you have coconut oil, castor oil. So the good thing is everything is disclosed in a lot of Ayurvedic formulations. The entire formula is not disclosed. With this one it is, and that's why I'm extremely comfortable, using and recommending this particular hair oil. So I use a generous amount because I like to leave it as a mask. So about, for my density and length of hair, I have waist length hair. I would say I would use about 3 pumps for my hair, and it really nicely coats the hair and just gives it a lot of smoothness. Look at that, hair fall already happening. Now this is obviously normal. There's not a lot of hair fall, but this is the reason why I started doing my oiling and my hair growth serums and everything else more consistently, because somehow I've been heat styling my hair also quite a lot. Now I'm going to take one more pump because, like I told you, I like to really saturate my hair with this, especially because I'm using this as a mask. So over a period of time, I've seen that my hair feel a lot more. Do you see that frizz? It's going to settle down. My hair feel a lot more shinier, softer, and a lot more manageable. And of course, hair oils are more focused on the overall scalp and hair health, not so much on controlling hair fall. But this hair oil really does what I'm looking for it to do. So this monsoon season, I highly recommend try this one because it has really worked for me. Now I'm going to leave this on for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, do a face pack, do some emails, and then I'm going to tell you the next steps, which are also extremely important. Okay, oiled my hair and look at the amount of hair. So this is all that came out, quite literally. I know it's not much and a lot to be worried about, but this goes bigger, like this bunch grows bigger if I don't, quite literally take care of my hair and oil them on time, use my hair growth serums on time, just tone down on heat styling. But there are a few other steps like a good shampoo, conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, serum. That's also very critical, and that's what I'm going to talk about. But first, let's leave this in for an hour. So it's been over an hour since the oil is sitting in my hair. Obviously, the benefits are more if you leave it overnight. Now is the time to shampoo. I am going to be using the Bare Anatomy Anti-Hairfall shampoo. Now, there's one thing that you have to completely understand is that the anti-hairfall claim in a shampoo standalone is never 100% true. So, of course, the product has ingredients to make sure that your scalp is soothed, your hair is properly cleansed without irritating the scalp, your length is not dried. So, the shampoo is going to contribute along with other products to prevent hair fall. But if you think using only a shampoo can completely stop hair fall, that is not possible. But yes, a good shampoo like this, which is an excellent formulation, can definitely help to control hair fall along with other ingredients in your hair care routine, which is of course your conditioner, your hair growth serum, your hair oils, etc. So I'm just going to take this. This is a wonderful, wonderful shampoo to use, also on budget, excellent formulation, and just wash my hair. Okay, my hair are nicely washed. Now let's talk about conditioning, and this is a very, very critical step. So when you wash your hair, no matter how gentle a surfactant there is in your shampoo, somewhere or the other, your hair will get stripped of their natural oil. So it's really important to make sure that those oils are restored and the moisture is restored by using a good conditioner, hair mask, depending on what you like. I like using a hair mask once a week at least because my hair tend to get dry very easily, frizzy very easily. I'm going to leave some options for you with this video tagged, so you can go ahead check out. Today we are going to use hair fall control, specifically focusing on the anti-hair fall segment conditioners. And why do I say that? These conditioners do two different jobs. So first, let me show you the products. I would use the anti-hair fall conditioner, also from Bare Anatomy. Absolutely amazing. Now, this is one of the fewer formulations where you will find redensyl, rosemary, and peptides in a conditioner. Normally, these ingredients are found in a hair growth serum, but they've added it here to a conditioner. Very unique, very nice formulation. But because I'm someone who heat style my hair, and my last wash, after my last wash, I had heat styled my hair, and that's when I actually use a bond maintenance or a bond repair treatment, which is why I'm going to go in with the Minimalist Malic Bond Repair Hair Mask. Now, this is a very nice product, neither too thick nor too thin, in the middle, but this is not going to give you, by the way, any conditioning softness. You're not going to see any surface conditioning happening on your hair. You might just feel, oh, my hair feel just the same, just a tad bit more softer, but that's not what the product is supposed to do. The product is actually supposed to repair the bond, like literally repair your hair. Now, if you're someone who does not need bond maintenance, bond repair, you probably don't need a product like the Malic Bond Repair from the Minimalist. But for someone like me who does heat style my hair, and I mean, it happens often, even if I try to avoid it. So that's why I need to make sure that I use this at least once a week. But if you're someone who doesn't need this kind of hair repair and you don't heat style your hair, but your major concern is frizz and dryness, I would highly recommend, and more of my hair is falling, I would recommend going with a hair mask. This is the Bare Anatomy Restore Smoothness Texture. This video is in no shape and form sponsored by any brand, not even Bare Anatomy. I'm just showing you the products that genuinely work in the routine. And there are a couple of more masks that I really like and appreciate. I'm going to tag those. Bare Anatomy was lying right here in my shower, and that's why I showed you that. Other than this, there are some incredible other options also available. But these two are absolutely affordable, and both of these are great in an anti-hair fall situation. This one, if your hair fall is due to excessive coloring, heat styling, just damaging your hair, and this one you can use on a daily basis as well. This, I would say, use once a week. I just feel that it makes a world of a difference when you leave your hair masks and conditioners for a little bit longer. Not too long, but for a conditioner, 3 to 4 minutes, a hair mask, 5 to 7 to 8 minutes. So this one is going to be in my hair for about 7 minutes, and then we are going to wash off. Okay, so it had been about 7 to 8 minutes and I washed my hair. So the conditioner is out. Now I'm going to do a very important step, and that is using a leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is extremely critical to keep your hair in place, especially in the monsoon season. It detangles the hair. In a lot of leave-in conditioners, you do find heat protection as well. I'm going to use serum separately, but a leave-in conditioner's job is to make sure your hair are smooth, frizz-free, and also detangle the hair. Some leave-in conditioners are great repair products as well. I'm going to give you a couple of options. One of my favorites would be the Redken leave-in conditioner. This is absolutely amazing. This is my second tube. I haven't finished a leave-in conditioner in a while, but this one is like a second tube. Really solid. Comes with 5% bonding complex, essentially citric acid, which is going to make sure your lengths are nice and smooth. My other two options, if I am going to heat style my hair, and I know for a fact I'm going to use the Olaplex number 6. This is one of the best leave-in treatments that I have tried. Today I'm going to use something because my hair needs a little bit of nourishment, and I know I'm not going to be heat styling my hair. So the Milkshake Incredible is the one that I'm going to be using. It's really lightweight, quite literally sprays like this and feels like a vanilla shake. I mean, that's what you smell of this. And I'm just going to take a very generous amount. I like to be generous with my masks, hair masks, leave-in conditioners, and just apply it on my lens. Now remember, leave-in conditioners are for the lens only, and this just is so lightweight, doesn't weigh down the hair. So if you have fine hair, this is a great leave-in conditioner to use, or just about anything else. Also has a bit of UV protection, not much but a bit, which is incredible. Very rounded formulation. So I take my hair and just on top of my hair also very lightly, so that I'm not touching my scalp, but I'm basically settling down the frizz on top. So it really helps smoothen out the hair and defrizz the hair really well. Also, I will focus on the ends. For hair serum, I have two options here. They pretty much work very similar way is what I would say. I have the L'Oreal and the Kerastase. Kerastase is a tad bit more lighter, but to be very honest with you, in the long run, you will not even feel the difference. It's a little bit more luxe. L'Oreal is something I recently restocked. The new bottle looks a little bit different, like the pump and all. It has a closing mechanism, which is really nice because when you're traveling and you don't have the small size, this comes really handy. Just for a bit of change, I'll use Kerastase today because it's been a while since I've used this, but I have used this product enough to say that it's a good one. Definitely a tad bit more lighter, like I said. So for using the hair serum, I just flip my hair over and I concentrate mainly on the lengths and downwards like this. It really adds that finish to my hair, and I let my hair air dry and not be using any blow dryer to blow dry my hair. Anyway, it's so hot outside that the moment I step out, my hair will be dry in no time, to be honest. Normally, my length and volume of hair takes a little bit of time to kind of get dried out, but in this weather, with my kind of medium to high porosity hair, they get dried very fairly quickly. So that's how my hair looks, nice, nourished, washed, clean, and ready to face the monsoon season, quite literally. I can feel the hair fall happening, but that's fine because these products are really going to take care of the hair fall and just help me sail through this season. If you have any questions for me, any other product recommendations, or if you want me to do more such hair care routines, skincare routines specifically catered to your hair or skin concern, please do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. All the products will be tagged with this video. Until I see you next, take good care of yourselves. Lots of love. Bye-bye.